One Love here, and this week we are going to be doing a flow session that brings all the attention to the amazingness that you are, because we are going to be doing 3 different types of isolations that really put a frame on you so that you can give all of your energy to your audience. Or you can just look really cool down at the park. So we are going to be looking at these folding isolations, the 2-hand isolation or the half moon isolation. If you don't know this one, you can check out my other tutorial. And then a really cool isolation that I believe I learned from the original spiral at a hoop camp feels like many, many years ago, maybe 2008, 2010. So this is one of those classic side isolations. And it goes from a weave with a ghosting hand, and it's like you are really focusing the audience, getting their attention with this side isolation. And she broke it down perfectly. I'm pretty sure it would have made me cry at that time, and I'm going to try to do my best to teach it to you today. All right, so let's break down the steps and then let's flow it all together. So I started facing my first point, my audience, whatever it is, whatever the focal point is for you, because it's really important that you understand the 4 walls or the planes so that you can move and really be precise with your hooping and where your isolations are going to sit. So I started facing you, I started facing my audience, and I am doing this in my right hand. You can do it in your left. I'm going for a forwards weave. So I'm weaving over to the left, the right, left, right. The next time I take my hoop up and over, as if I was going to go onto my left side, I'm actually going to flip it into the horizontal. And you will notice that my knuckles are up and my palm is down, my wrist is facing down towards the earth, and I'm simply going to tap right here. Now there's so many opportunities right here to really create some kind of drama or playfulness, but you can bring that into your own hoop dance. I'm going to tap right there, and as I draw the hoop back up towards me, I want to take my elbow high, open up through my shoulder and my armpit so that I can come into this first front frame. Now, a really good reference for me with this size hoop, which is 90 centimeters, is that it should touch kind of the front of my pelvic bone, and be a little bit above my head, and that's a pretty good center isolation point for me. So if I'm kind of really in my hoop dance flow, I will bring the hoop to lightly touch the front of my body, and then because I don't even have to look, then I can just put my hand right there. So what's going to happen is my right hand is on the top and it's going to go away. The top of the hoop is going to fold forward as I open up with my left. And now the hoop has flipped over. This is this flipping, folding isolation. You can do this as many times as you like. But here is a key point with the transition into the next move, which is the 2-hand isolation. Whatever hand you want to or you prefer to do your 2-hand isolation with first, that is the hand that needs to be at the bottom. So I generally like to do it with my right hand first. So I'm going to wait, flip and fold until my right hand is at the bottom next. And then I can do a halfway drive to the top, pinkies meet, drive to the bottom. Pointers meet as many times as you like. Now again, I am right hand dominant, so the next time the hoop comes into my right hand, I'm going to drive to this point here and turn to the left, and oh my wow, I am in the right position to do a weave. So I'm going to weave forwards again, right here, because I went from base, turn to the left, drive my hand up, drop the shoulder back and the elbow down a little, and then I can seamlessly move into a weave. Now this is where we go into the spiral side isolation, just giving it a new name. So when you come to this point here, you would normally have your hand up. You're going to drive down, and the other hand, for me it's the left hand, is going to go on the outside like a tube, like a ghost. And so this right hand is going to be doing the bulk of the work. This hand is just kind of like a little ghost here, but it's creating this shape. So when I get to the point where I would normally roll my hand over, I can take the pressure off. The hoop's not going to drop out of play because I've got my ghosting hand there. So forwards weave, drive down to base for the beginning of an isolation, or for me it's my first point, my first reference point for isolations. Take the other hand on top as a ghost, and I'm going to keep it out like this so you can see that it's not doing much of the work. I take it up to this halfway point as I drive my right hand back to be in this kind of parallel to each other position. At this moment, I'm going to hold on a little with my ghosting hand, roll my right hand so my thumb rolls up towards the sky, and then continue, so my palm is now on it, and now my ghosting hand can let go a little, continue the isolation to drive down, magnetize together. From here, it's choose your own adventure, but it feels like a weave or a jump through for me. All right. Whoa. Key transitions in there that are going to unlock some really beautiful moves for you. Let's flow it through. Again, grab your hoop. It's the best way that you can learn. If you're just watching me, that's cool. Thank you. You can give this video a thumbs up. But grab your hoop and let's try this together. So, starting facing what is your front. Could be in the park, could be a camera, could be your friend, your partner, whoever. Could be thousands of people, probably, likely, because you're a rock star. So forwards, weave. I'm in my right hand, I'm weaving to the left, right, up and over. Earth magic, bring it back to you. In front of the belly, or whatever position feels good for you. The hand that is doing nothing is going to go in to the base. Push the hoop forward. Change hands. Open up. Change hands. Your choice if you're going to pose and work it while you're framed. There's a lot of framing in this flow session. Now, the next time the hoop comes into your preferred hand or your preferred beginning hand for a two-hand isolation is at the base, drive into it. Bring in your own style and pace as many times as you like in both directions. If you choose, the next time the hoop comes into your preferred hand, turn to the side that gives you space. If it's in your right hand, this side doesn't give you space. So you're going to turn to the left and then drive up into first position for a forwards weave. Here as long as you like. Next time the hoop comes onto the right side, left hand ghosts. You can stay facing to the side so you can really get this side profile, or you could turn to the front if you wanted to. Your choice, you could do both. So you're going to drive with the right hand or the left. Here's my ghost. Roll the hand over, palm meets the inside of the hoop again, come down magnets, they lock together, and now it's time to flow. How much did you love that? All those isolations, sometimes I know that hoopers can shy away from them because they feel like they might be a little bit tricky and you want to be really perfect at them, but whoa, so magical, and they really do frame you in all of your awesomeness. Now, whenever I'm doing these flow sessions, I just get like so many magical creative ideas just blasting off, and I want to go into all of these really cool flow sessions, and I would love to share them with you. So I am super excited to soon let you know about real full hoop classes that I'm going to be sharing on hooplovers.tv, but I'll give you all of the details when they come. So I will definitely share that with you. Link up with me on Instagram. I'm at DeanneLoveXO. Subscribe here. Leave me questions. Leave me comments. Leave me whatever it is that you need below. Big hoop love always from me to you. Mwah.